Hey, what's up you guys? Bananda here. I just thought why not shoot a video. I just got off work. I started working again. Well, like, this is actually going to start doing full weeks, which I haven't done in feels like forever. And I'm super excited. I was really happy. I didn't just get off work. I actually came home. I was wearing this like really heavy long sweater thing, and which I have in one of my videos, so if you saw my fall sweater video, you kind of know what I'm talking about. It's the skull one, it's the longer one, but yeah, I wore that today, and so I came home and put on this shirt. This is I Have No Tits, which is like awesome shirt. I love this shirt so much, even though like the letters are falling the fuck off. Yeah, that's what happens when you buy things on Amazon instead of going and spending a shit ton of money to actually buy the real shirt, but oh well. But yeah, I came home, changed, and ate a peanut butter sandwich thingy. And yeah, and I thought it'd be fun to film a video. I'm going to do the story time, I think, of the story of time, what happened with the homeless dude that kind of came over to our house. So you guys haven't really heard much about this. Me and Chris kind of talked about it in our small adventure video, which I don't know if it was that video, if it was a dollar store video, but I'm pretty sure it was this small adventure, which is I'm not gonna link. So it's in one of my playlists. I think it's in Chris and my playlist, which is Cutie and Chris, and yeah, that video's in there. But this is about like what all happened before we went on this. It was super insane and crazy, and yeah, I'm still freaked out about it. But let's get into the story. So yeah. So at this point, let's just say I was pretty high. I was pretty dode. But Chris sent me upstairs to find his bandana. At this time, he was cleaning the car, fixing up the car. Please stop. And he's trying to get a fly. And he sent me upstairs to go get his bandana because I didn't know where the fuck his hat was. And so I could not find a fucking bandana any fucking where. And I just kept searching for it. And being high did not help not being able to find it, and it sucked. It took me forever. And I go outside to bring Chris's bandana, and there's a homeless dude sitting out there. I didn't think about it, you know, because there is a lot of homeless people in where we live, and usually they're extremely nice people. Like, they're the nicest people here in town, and they're really cool. And you know, I thought it was just a little kid wanting to like talk about Chris's car, because everyone that comes up and sees our car, move your fat leg, and then they always want to look at the car, because we have a 64 Ford Falcon, and if you're a car person, you know that's like a badass, cool-ass car. It's like a muscle / still family car. And he was standing over there by the front of the car, and Chris was behind the car. I walked over to Chris, gave him the bandana. He's like, will you go stand up there just to make sure nothing goes on, because before I came out there, Chris said like the dude threw his clothes onto some of his stuff, and which I understood, because you know, the kid at first he didn't look like he was tripping balls, but if you get close to this, dude was tripping the fuck out, probably didn't even know what the fuck was going on in the world. But everything he kind of would talk about when I was out there was very odd kind of thing. It was like the things he said to me, I don't know, because I wasn't out there when he was talking to Chris. He said bonjour to me several times. He kept winking at me, making weird facial expressions. It was very weird, but what was really creepy, which really, I was scared, because I've had bad stuff like this happen in the past. Not the same thing, but pretty much. But he kept walking around the car, and at this time, I want to tell you guys, I did have my purse, and I had my tablet, and everything that, like, I hold close, because I carry everything with me at all times. Like, the only thing I don't carry is my clothes and stuff, but you get the gist. I carry everything with me everywhere. So if I lose my bag, then I've lost everything. I've lost my driver's license, I lost my money, I lost every single thing. Like my notebook, all my phones, my tablets, my everything. And it would suck. And he kept eyeballing because I had my tablet on the bottom and he was kind of peeking out. Like you could tell what it was if you knew what a tablet case looked like. And because mine's like a normal school tablet case kind of thing, that's what it looks like. And so it was sitting there, my backpack on top, and he kept standing by my door and looking into the car. I was scared because if he takes that, I don't want to have to put another driver's license. I don't want to like do all that stuff. Sorry, I keep seeing one of the cats. And I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out because I'm like, this dude can't have my purse. He can't do that. He can't take this. I have to have this. Like, he'd be completely depressed because I have like $2 to my name right now. Like, I have $2. Like, that's all I have is $2. And like maybe 10 cents, I think. Something like that. But I had like no money in my wallet. I had really nothing that would be of really any value except for my tablet and my iPod. That's about it. And my tablet you can't wipe because it's a school tablet. And my phone, my iPod I mean, is, you could probably sell it. I don't have a lock on it. I don't have anything. I'm pretty stupid. I need to put a lock on it. I just have it because I just feel like I don't want to put a lock on it because if I do, I feel like, I know Chris isn't going to feel this way, but I'll feel this way, that I'm keeping him out of my stuff and I don't want him to be in my stuff. And I feel like if you have no lock on your phone, you trust each other, that's how it should be in a relationship. It shouldn't be locks and keys and you can't, different passwords for every single thing. Like, that's not me. I can't do that. I don't like putting up that unless I don't trust somebody. And I completely trust Chris. And so this dude, if he stole my stuff, he would have full range. He could get into all my stuff. My YouTube would be gone because I have nothing to film on, no nothing, no anything. And so I'm freaking out. I'm like panicking. I don't know what this dude has, if he has any like weapons or anything on him at all. Like, I just walked out here. Please, stop. And so I just like walked over here. I haven't looked at this dude. This dude creeped me out. So I legitly, here's the car and here's me and then here's the dude. So I walk right next to the car and like slide myself and he starts backing the fuck away from me. And I back up, stand in front of the passenger side door so he cannot get in there where my purse is. And I'm like staring him the fuck down, like freaking the fuck out on the inside, but looking like I could kill a motherfucker on the outside. And I'm like freaking out on the inside. I'm just like trying to act and look like I'm tough and like I could take him down. Like, and I'm a skinny little white girl, like everyone could probably take me, like, not even kidding. But like I could, like if I really wanted to, I could probably maybe hold him down because I've had to do stuff with my sister like that because my sister is a lot bigger than me. She's extremely tall. She's like 6 foot, 5'7", something like that. She's she's a very tall girl. And she's a big girl. She's a tall, big girl. And so I'm very, very, very tiny and I could take her. So I don't know. Maybe this dude looked very skinny, so I don't know. I don't know how much he weighs though. Size, you can't tell by just looking at somebody how much they weigh. It'd be nice if you could. Even though that'd be kind of bad and mean. But I don't know. But this dude, he just stares at me. He's like, his face looks like he's all, he just does not look like he's there. And I'm freaking out. Chris isn't paying attention. He's just kind of walking, doing his whatever he was doing on the car. And I'm freaking out. And then Chris finally comes over and we're about to leave. He starts putting everything away. And pretty much like the whole time, in my opinion, I felt like Chris wasn't paying attention to anything. But he probably was. In my view, I felt like I was just trying to make sure that neither of us died, because where I live, Chris doesn't even want to go on walks with me because there's been so many murders, so many killings, so many just crazy shit going on where we live, and it's probably going on everywhere. I don't watch the news, so I only hear somewhat of things that go on because I don't like watching the news. I used to watch the news so much, and it made me really depressed, so I can't do it. So I don't watch the news anymore. Maybe once in a while I read JJ Demon's posts, well, not once in a while, all the time, and he's very political. He talks about what's going on in the world, and that's where I get my news, is from him. It used to be from his podcasts, but he doesn't do those anymore, so I get them from his statuses on Twitter sometimes. If I actually get on Twitter once in a while, if I see that, like, Jake Wolf or someone posted on Twitter, then I notice. But I pretty much stay on his Facebook page and scroll through it. And that's kind of how I get my news, is off Facebook. That's so sad. But I was just scared that this dude was gonna kill us or do something and hurt us because of what's been going on, and this dude looked like he'd do anything for anything, and, like, in my opinion, I would have given the dude money, and that's why I thought the dude was out there. Like, maybe he asked Chris and Chris gave money, because me and Chris do that extremely often. Anytime we see someone that looks like they're in need and they don't look like because we've had incidents where we've given people money and the second after we find out that they, like, work in a place and they're not even homeless and they have a nice car and everything, which happens a lot here. Where I live, there's college rich kids that go and pretend that they're poor to get money, or there's college rich kids that, this is gonna sound weird, but we're a BDSM community. We understand there's people that really like getting the shit beat out of them. So they will dress as homeless dudes or something and pick fights with people, or they will pretend to be drunk and fight people because they want to get the shit beat out of them because it sexually arouses them. It's very weird. I know I'm not into that, but people are, and I'm not going to sit there and judge them on it. I'm just pointing this out there because I was scared maybe this was going to go on, and that was going through my head the whole time. I was like, this dude's gonna maybe hurt us. I don't want him to steal my purse. Oh my god, I'm gonna freak out. What's gonna happen? Like, watch this dude, make sure he doesn't do anything. And I felt very horrible for doing that, but I wanted to keep me and Chris and my stuff safe. I just wanted everything to, like, and that's what happened. It didn't turn out horribly bad. It was the most frightening experience. I cried the second after that dude left, and I did not want to go anywhere. Chris made that dude, we didn't make the dude leave. We had to go somewhere, and we didn't have time to just chill and sit and talk to this dude or freak the fuck out over this dude. Like, we didn't have the fucking time, so we had to leave. Chris was like, hey, we have to go somewhere, just go. We have to go, so you're gonna have to leave. Because if my parents see you out here, it's not gonna be fun. Like, they're not gonna take it as nicely as we are. Which their parents would totally do it, but this dude seemed very creepy and drugged up and not kind of people that you want to be around. So after that, I told Chris we're not leaving the spot until we see him completely walk away. After he walked out of the alleyway, it's like I'm gonna say it's alleyway, but it's not really. It's like it's between the houses, so technically it's an alleyway, but it's just our backyard since we all live in, like, a town, and so, like, it's backyard to backyard kind of thing. And so he leaves, and then you hear an extreme amount of honking, and this dude was sitting in the middle of the road, apparently, and, well, not saying he was standing in the middle of the road, he was just in the middle of the road, and cars were honking, and they couldn't get around him because he just stood there. But there was, like, after he left, then we went inside, told them, locked all the doors, then we came back outside, we drove, we left. As we were leaving, there was, like, a car that was completely full of, like, I don't even know what it was. Like, I had no idea. It was just completely full of shit. And I thought I saw the dude get in the car, but I don't know. But I was just really scared to leave. I probably didn't even see the dude get in the car. I was just so scared that I didn't want to go anywhere anymore. I wanted to stay home and make sure that dude did not come back and make sure that everyone in the house was safe. I was scared whenever I got home too, because, well, Chris's brother and his dad are very strong people, and so, ow, why'd you jump like that? And so I knew that they'd be able to take care of the house, but I was still scared that you never know, this dude can come back with more people. This guy could be part of a gang, this guy could be part of something, and he could have been pretending to be drugged up and homeless and to just come over and rob us or kill us or something for, like, you know, how people are. I don't know. The world has slowly gotten a lot worse over the years, and you never know what's going to happen anymore. It's kind of just playing a constant guessing game with what people are going to do. Which scares me because I think people should be nice people. I believe that. But, and also a retrospect, I also believe that every human or thing is inherently evil unless it chooses to be different. You constantly have to break the cycle for everything. Like, I was a child of abuse, and I don't abuse or do anything like that, so I broke the cycle of abuse that way. Because a lot of people that are children that are abused, throughout the years they become abusers, or they constantly get abused more. Which I chose not to abuse or be abused, so breaking the cycle. So that is a story. If you guys want to know more, or you guys have any ideas for story times, if you guys think of an awesome prompt for me to do for a story time, I am totally welcome them. I love doing story times. I love talking, and I get to talk for like ever about something. I love doing that. If you guys ever have any questions for me, one thing I forgot to say, hopefully you guys are still watching. If you are not watching, well, sorry, I guess you're not going to know. I found my iPod again, so you guys can start adding me on all my social media. I will contact you or message you back as soon as possible. Pooza, you're going to knock it over again. Don't. Please. Don't. Why can't you just sit still for 2 seconds? Just sit still right there. You don't have to move everywhere. But I did find my iPod, and so you guys can hit me up, message me. I'll message you guys back as soon as possible. I do work from early in the morning to around 1-ish, so I won't be able to message you back then, but hope you guys understand that there is people out there. You guys probably do work also, so you guys kind of understand I can't have a phone on my work floor. So thanks a lot, badass. And so I have to, I won't be able to message, so I just keep adding me. I always link them down below. If you guys have any, like, questions or any regards, you can put them down in the comments, but if they're personal, you can always hit me up. I'm try to be as available as I can. There's sometimes when I can't, or I'm just not of good mind to to message back. I try not to be on my phone when I'm high, because I feel like I don't want to say something that's insensitive or say something that I will regret, because I've done that stuff before in the past, and I just don't want to, do not want to ruin anything. I'm sorry I'm spinning in this chair. I'm actually extremely exhausted. I want to lay down and go to bed, but I felt the need to film a video. So, I'm going to tell you guys, I love you guys so much. You guys are amazing. You guys make me so happy. I love making videos for you guys, and I hope everything in your life is going amazing. Hope everything is so fun. If you guys have any question, comments, anything, please don't feel free to ask me. I will answer anything and everything that's not extremely sexual. I try not to be too sexual, especially because it kind of infuriates Chris. Well, not infuriates, I used the wrong word. Makes him angry, because he is my boyfriend, and me talking about our sexual things, I have to ask him first. But if you guys have a question or it's a BDSM related thing, I will answer full on. If you guys have anything, I will try to answer it to my best ability. If I'm not able to answer it, I can try to send you the way on like websites or any of that, because I do a lot of research on everything I talk about, if it didn't happen to myself. But I try to do stuff like that for you guys, because I want you guys to be extremely informed. That is the best thing, is to be informed about everything. But If you are not already, you should totally subscribe. If you haven't already, you should totally like this video. I will try to do more videos more often. I'm so sorry I haven't, but now I have my afternoons by myself, unless people come over. But if not, I might have them film with me. So, I don't know. I haven't decided if I'm gonna have Chris's friends film with me or not whenever he's not here. I don't know. My videos kind of vary. So, I'm gonna go. I love you guys so much. I hope you guys have an amazing day. I hope you guys have an amazing day. I hope you guys have an amazing every day. Hope everything in your life is going awesome. And bye, guys.